You're listening to KELF, North Pole.
Welcome, everyone, to Millennial Santa. We are broadcasting from KELF. It's the North Pole's radio station. I'm Sunny the Elf, and we're joined here by none other than Santa Claus. Hey, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. Hi, Sunny.
Hello.
And guess what? I brought a special guest this morning.
Oh, I love surprises. Let me guess. Is it Rudolph? You know, his nose was shining so bright last night, I could barely get to sleep.
I brought Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. C, what's up?
Hello. It's so nice to be here this morning.
Well, I'm actually kind of surprised because, like Santa, you're not really a morning person either.
Oh, anything to get out of the kitchen, but this is so nice.
Well, I'm so glad you're here because today's question, it's actually all about you, Mrs. Claus. Our question today, it's a text message, and it comes from Carter. Carter asks, Santa, I know you're very busy on Christmas Eve, but what does Mrs. Claus do when Santa is away?
Well, Carter, I'm going to let Mrs. Claus answer that question for you.
Well, first of all, we say a lot of prayers for Santa to have a safe ride while he's delivering his toys. And then we have a very special dinner that we make, and all the elves get together and we celebrate. There are also the reindeer games with all the reindeers that haven't ridden in your sleigh that night.
Oh, yeah.
Like long jump. Reindeer are very good at the long jump. And then we have a nice game, the candy cane relays. And you know, something that we're never short of at the North Pole, and that's a lot of candy canes.
Yeah, you know, candy canes and reindeer just, to me, just don't seem to mix. I remember a couple years ago, I was outside, you know, just talking with some of the elves, and all of a sudden I hear this scream, and it's coming from Mrs. Claus's kitchen. And I thought, oh my goodness, what happened? Somebody spilt some hot cocoa or something was going on? Well, I guess they were putting the candy canes out to dry. When they make the candy canes, they're nice and soft, and they make the little crook on top, and they put them in special racks, and they put them out to cool down. Well, Rudolph got into the kitchen.
Ugh, Rudolph.
And, well, Mrs. Claus was just fit to be tied, and she knew that Rudolph had a sweet tooth. And I'll let her tell you.
And the sweetest part of the candy cane is the hook. And don't you know that Rudolph snuck into my kitchen and he ate the tops off of every single candy cane. Then Santa came in and saw what Rudolph had done.
Yes, and I told her, I says, don't worry, we're good to go. All we got to do now is we'll package those candy canes up without the crook, and we'll call them peppermint sticks. So if you walk into the store someday and you see a candy cane without the hook on top, it's just a straight one, you know those are the ones that Rudolph munched on.
See, I told you Rudolph is a troublemaker. That's all I'm saying. All right, Carter, thanks so much for the question. If you have a question for Santa Claus, or hey, even Mrs. Claus, we would love to hear it. You can call us right here at the radio station. The number is 856-99-SANTA. That's 856-997-2682. You can also text us. Kids, be sure to get your parents' permission first. All right, bye, Santa. Bye, Mrs. Claus.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. And remember, keep the spirit of Christmas in your heart throughout the year.
Millennial Santa is a proud member of Parents on Demand, a network of high-quality podcasts for families just like yours. Download our free network app on Apple and Android and listen to your favorite episodes on the go, just like Santa.